Researcher, back again. Now Germany supposedly involved in the war. Who isn't? Only the ones that are put on the screen is put on the spot because the other little ones, the other kings that's a part of the beast that didn't get their reign but will reign for a short period of time are the ones that are actually going to be doing all the work. That's what's actually happening now. Since the time Euphrates River dried up, and then they said peace and security. You know, when Trump did a Cyrus thing, when it was in the Bible over 200 years ago already, it made him Sir Trump and all this other stuff. If you do the research and all that, and add that all the way up to now, you'll see why it's exactly as bad as it actually is, and is getting worse. They said peace and security then. Now it's war with Russia, and everyone's going to war with Russia. Britain just had the Phantom jet scrambling around over there doing all of this stuff, and the regular news is not telling nobody anything. Okay? People don't believe it, but this is it. This is it. You may not believe it, but this is the last. This is it. There ain't no more talking about there may be a nuclear war. This is a nuclear war now. Said before, this is World War III. Look at everybody's in there fighting with war. Everybody's in there doing that. They try to rush the nuclear things over there where the man was at and disarm him, and they got this other guy over there working to try to assassinate him, and he knows the United States is behind everything. He already knows that. Cyber wars and whatever else that it needs. This dude's got this missile doing like 15,000 miles an hour or some stuff like that. That's probably that thing that was a while back that they saw flying through the sky so fast they thought it was a meteor. And he had already been working on that thing for all of this time. A genius would tell you it'd be diamond inside integrated, where the shit won't burn. That's what can deal with that nuclear shit. A diamond is the only next closest thing that could deal with it. That's it. Unless it's going to be laser like Tesla stuff, and then now you're playing, what is it? War games? They already had Star Wars. You're not even in outer space yet. All these movies, all this stuff is just a freaking warning. Talking about aliens is coming. There ain't no damn aliens. That's these demons. That's all it is. That's all it is. You got your diasporas over here. Oh, leave from here and go over there. You're still under the rulership of this person now. Now you're under him. You go over there with all your money, he'll take everything you got and treat you 10 times worse than where you're from. Now you lost the whole thing. Now what? The world's coming to an end. Not because man is doing it, because God said this was going to happen. That's why. He said he's going to put it in their hearts. Now it's going to start over there. Where all the rich people are going to do. What are y'all going to do? Bunker down? You're bunkering down. You're not doing anything. It doesn't matter if you paid 20, 30, 50, 60 million for that stuff, that installation that you got underground. All that stuff's going to get contaminated. It don't matter if your stuff is in there packed away now. You can have all the medicine and everything that you think that you need to go right along, whatever it is, it's not going to work. Because every day that fresh thing is packaged, the life expectancy on it depreciates. It breaks all the way down. And especially if you ain't create this place, so you don't really know the very essence of it. You can get close to it, but you ain't gonna get all the way. And before you even think about doing it, you gotta answer to the one that made it when you didn't make none of it. And that's why everything is coming towards that. The people in power think they only empower to the people around them, turn on them as usual. Big houses, big mansions. Have fun with that when that bomb drops. It's coming. It's coming. And the sick part about it is nobody's going to know when it hits. They ain't stupid. They're not dumb. No one's not going to know. And when that thing goes off, it does not matter where it's at. It's going to rock half the planet. Everybody in the world needs to be aimed at that missile that's going to fly from up over there. And he could have one on a submarine. Why do you think that submarine's so big? It's got one of the missiles on that shit. And they said he made his shit stealth. So now he made his shit stealth in the water. You can't even pick your shit up. It's unreal. It really is. Don't make any sense when you look at the big picture. It don't. Because they're fighting over a bunch of minerals and materials that was here before their children were born. They're just the ones that killed off and pillaged, villaged, and raped and maimed and did all that other stuff and kept it in their family for years. Like, yo, you better, if not, we all dead. All right? We ain't going this far for nothing. That's what happened. And it blew all the way out, and they kept that going, all of those legacies down. So basically, they ain't nothing but a bunch of murderers anyway. When you look at the big picture. And the devil don't give you nothing without taking it back. Everybody knows that. So, before the devil goes down, his number one thing is to take anything and everything down with him. It don't matter if from the most powerful human to the tiniest molecule. Everything. He wants everything wiped out. Because he can't have nothing around witnessing the discipline that God is going to bring for him bringing destruction to something that did not belong to him. That's what this is all about. That's what it's all about. Because none of us made this. Not a human in existence made nothing here. Not a human did. Ain't no human make no sun, make a planet. Ain't no being did that. The closest thing a person can think of is a genie. Bing, bing. And if you can think of a genie that can snap and just do it in a couple of seconds. A creator. God already made genies and all that other stuff. He been made all that stuff. God, there's nothing that God didn't make. The one who always was and the one who always will be already made. This is one without beginning or end. This is one that always was. Like past always was, always will be. No beginning or end. It can never happen. It won't happen. That's it. Anything and everything that's been thought of in the cartoon, all it's already is nothing new. It's already written. You made something new? You thought of something different? It's already written in the Bible. You ain't, all this stuff. This was made. This right here, everything's here is superior stuff. That's why they call it forging. Because you got to take from his materials and forge it. See? So you're taking from something and you ain't using it the right way anyway. What if we actually use all that the right way? We would never understand the fullness. It's a shame. That's like the Grand Canyon. Look at it. That whole great big giant has all those ridges all the way in it, all the way in it, all the way in it. And then next you know, some people will come over here and steal this land, and then they call that the Grand Canyon. There ain't no damn Grand Canyon. That looks like something exploded there and blew all that out. Blam! Like something tremendous happened there. Something critical. Something that was using the materials in a way that was never even used. Who knows how huge this earth actually was? There was different dynasties that fell, that were conquered, that were taken over. That lasted thousands of years with technology that wasn't even like cars. They just floated around. Mental status on something else. There's books out there that I heard are being hidden between the Iron Mountain, Leviathan, and in these world power countries. Russia has a lot of the stuff over there in their museums, from what I heard. G-Dash the Prophet said something about this down the road. Don't even know what we really could do. Is being hidden because the people that have it don't believe that they could do it, and they never will be able to do it until it passes on to someone that actually believes that they can, so they keep that away. You gotta dig, you gotta search. You gotta search as if you're looking for diamonds and gold. Researcher, back at you.